Hey everybody, how are we all tonight? Alrighty. Alright, let me get one last little thing. Just taking a sec, I know. There we go. Alrighty. We are ready. I hope. There we go. Hey, Poncho Hamster. Hey, Strim. Hey, Top Hat. Hey, Universe. And hey, Momana. Ah. Now, there's a face I hadn't seen in a hot second. How are you, Momana? Okay. I'm going to dump all of this. Because wheat seeds are worthless. I kind of wish there was some sort of, I don't know, something we could like roll all of these wheat seeds into. But as it stands, it's really kind of just, I don't know, garbage. I guess, well, yeah, you can actually. You can compost them. But that's like not good enough, in my opinion. Wheat is just, wheat feels very underpowered as far as like crops are concerned. I don't know, maybe it's just my imagination. So at any rate, welcome one, welcome all, welcome. Hopefully you all are doing all right this evening. I'm glad to see your bright and shining faces, those of you who are here. Azerbaijan has the best national anthem. Yeah, I know. You showed me. I didn't actually listen to it because I was listening to other music. But hey, you know, you can have your opinions if you so wish. I won't stop you. I'm not really sure why you're listening to the Azerbaijanese national anthem, but sure, whatever. Is that Azerbaijanese? I don't know. How would you say that? Azerbaijan? That's a weird name for a country, but I get it. It's foreign. And I'm not so good at the foreign. I only speak the English all that good. Sometimes not even all that good. But hey, you know. I suppose that's what taking universities classes for English and other things are for. Rip didn't finish it before the stream. Aw. It's okay. I'm sorry your computer explodes on you whenever you try to like do stuff like that. But I look forward to whatever you make, Poncho. Poncho Hamster here said he would do a render slash, I don't know, some sort of recorded something or another of this whole habitat. Because I guess he's a masochist? I don't know. Personally, I feel that it's going a bit far. Oh wait, no, I don't need to fortune beets. Beet seeds are another one that's very underpowered. Carrots and potatoes are like, they have all the utility they need in the item itself. And so there's like little to no point to having the seeds. It's strange. There's a lot in Minecraft that should be rebalanced. British detected? No. Elton John is overrated. What? I mean, Elton's early years were great. By the 80s, yeah, he was good even then. My favorite song of his is The Circle of Life. Like, you dare besmirch Elton John? Why? What is wrong with you, Quasi-Stellar? How could you? I mean, yeah, he is, you know, probably not that good anymore, but like, once upon a time, you know, I mean, I like him a lot. I enjoy his earlier work. I feel that's a little beyond the pale, you know? But hey, whatever. I guess I can't, like... I can't make people like stuff that I like. Hell, I can't hardly get people to care about a simple Minecraft project. So I guess I have no legs to stand on. I don't know. Oh, hey, Jay is not cool. How are you? Hey, Digcast. Oh, wow. I didn't expect to see you here, Dig. There we go. Putting Silk Touch on this axe was the best thing I had ever done. Now then. Oh, hey, Copperator. Hey, EZDF. Anyone want to play Minecraft in 1.19? Inspired the hell out of you? Well, thank you, Jay. It's not cool. I'm glad I did. Hope I can continue to inspire and all that. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm you know, the best thing since sliced bread or anything. But I'm happy that people enjoy what I've made. I get a feeling that people are not really geared toward the how the sausage is made part as much as they're interested in the sausage itself. You know, they're more interested in the final product than they are the steps it takes to get there. And I guess I can't blame them. But I do like seeing how things are done. So, like, I guess that's just a major difference between me and the rest of y'all. I don't know. Like, there was a show, and I don't know if it's still being played as a rerun or what. So there's a guy named Hugabees who ends up doing a parody of this show, and it's a very old show. It's called How It's Made. It was from the Science Channel from many, many years ago. I don't think it's still around or anything, but it just showed, you know, the in-depth industrial processes of how many various items were created. Really cool stuff, really interesting stuff. And it just sort of was like, I don't know, I feel like I can't do that level of stuff, but like the individual nitty-gritty ideas behind what's going through my head. Like, a lot of people have seen Space Valk 3, Space Valk 2, and 1, and so on, and gone, how do you do that? How do you make? And I'm just like, well, I just get an idea in my head, I get geometry in my head, and then I express it little bit by little bit, and then I refine it on a large scale, and I refine it on a smaller scale, and bada bing, bada boom. Next thing you know, you have a base. And I guess that's not, like, the same. But, like, I was inspired by that, the how it's made type stuff. The Food Network also used to have a lot of really cool, like, how various food products are made type thing. And I don't even know if they play that. It was called Unwrapped. That was pretty cool, too. Although this is some, like, early to mid 2000s television. So a lot of you were probably not even born yet. Or, well, maybe born, but not, like, old enough to get the world. Damn, that is so nostalgic. The early Food Network. Oh, man. Emerald Lagasse, Good Eats with Alton Brown, Mario Batali. So many nice, comfy memories of watching Food Network just for no reason other than to watch it. Man, I wish I could, like, see a lot of that stuff again. It would be a nostalgia blast. I know it would be. What are you buying about, Top Hat? Are you humbugging? Isn't it a little too late for Christmas? There's not something that's, like, stuck on your upper lip, a bad smell that you're smelling, maybe, causing you to go bah? Or are you bawing like a sheep? I can't tell. Remember how it was made? Ah, good, good, good. Fun show. Well, as long as you remember, I'm alright with that. How it's made was banging? Good, good, good. I like it when things that I like ended up gaining some level of prominence. not that many things that I'm into these days have like that level of traction. There's a lot of old stuff I can remember back on that people have probably heard of, but I don't know anymore. No, you were buying because of how it was goated. How it's made was goated. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean now. Okay. How did I find 2B2T? Okay. I guess that's a story I can tell again. Let's see here. In the far-off year of 2012, early 2012, talking like probably about this time, 2012, if I had to like really give it a date. So, to give some context, I'd only been playing single player on Minecraft. We just gotten through beta. We just gotten the full release, so 1.0. And I was like, you know, I haven't played multiplayer in months. I'd found a multiplayer server on 4chan that I just randomly joined. Because, I don't know, I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, yeah, this seems cool. So I joined it. And when I joined that server, I got to know the admins and the mods and all the people in charge. And then one day, about summer of 2011, that server just disappeared. I have no idea, other than, I guess, the money. Because, you know, it still costs money to run a server. I guess the money got to be a little too much for the guys running it, and they shut it down. And I was like, oh, shit. And as far as I know, there was no backup, and it was just gone. Overnight, just bam. And so I was like, well, I guess I'll just play single player for a while, because I didn't really want to play on a server owned by a dumb kidman or any sort of like extremely rule intense, can't do this, can't do that, can't go here, can't go there, can't build that, can't do this. You know, I've always been a do my own thing, live by my own rules, dance to the beat of my own drum. That's always been the sort of life that I've tried to lead. That's always been my attitude and my personality. And so I was not really into other servers for about a year. And so I go through most of the rest of beta, just playing single player, doing stuff, experimenting with world edit, kind of sort of beginning to refine my skills, but not really. Like, I wouldn't start refining my skill and becoming the builder people know me today for a long time. But I was interested enough in multiplayer still, just that I didn't know of any good outlets that were multiplayer that were of any value. And so I was eventually tired enough with beta and with single player that I was like, okay, I'm gonna go out there and find a server that challenges me. I want a hardcore server. Incidentally, hardcore mode had just been implemented, but I wasn't looking for a deathban hardcore type server. I wasn't good enough yet to be able to stand up to hardcore. And so I was like, I want a challenging server experience, but not like an overwhelming one. You know, something that's right for me. And so I go on to 4chan again, and I see, you know, they have a giant list of places, servers, and so on that are, that are, you know, kind of just known at that time. And I was like, okay, yeah, this has to be. And I see 2B2T. I see Casual Comfy Guys. I see like 3 servers. I see Killian Detention Center, which was a prison server. And I did that for a while. And then I X-rayed using an X-ray texture pack after breaking out of the jail. And they banned me for X-ray, and I'm like, shit. Well, I guess I was right, because, you know, nanny servers and all that. And then I see 2B2T. And I'm like, you know, maybe this one's worth trying. Maybe this is the server. You know, one that'll give me a challenge. And sure enough, the moment I get in the door, my feet are dangling like 6 meters off the ground. And I log in, And it's like this. I log in for the very first time and I'm, bam, instantly I hit the ground and I take damage. And I'm like, what the? Why did I take damage? What just happened to me? Huh? And it took me a moment to piece together that spawn, and this is a harsh lesson I would learn very soon in much greater detail. It took me a moment to realize that spawn was in midair, because spawn at that time was a single block. You didn't have more than one place you could spawn. There was no wild variety of locations and things of that nature. It was all just, you come in and you're wherever you come in at, and you're at the mercy of other people. It didn't yet occur to me that that's how things work. And so I end up hitting the ground, realizing I'm kind of not safe. And I look over to my left, and I look over this way, and I see some dude in diamond armor actively going to town on like 2 or 3 other newer players. And I'm like, oh, that looks bad. I better get out of here. I better not be here anymore. And so I'm like, okay, well, you know, that looks bad, but maybe I can escape. And I look through tunnels after tunnel after tunnel. I was not yet of the idea that running was bad. So I ran everywhere I went. I was stupid. I did not yet know the etiquette of 2B2T. I knew 4chan etiquette because I've browsed 4chan since like 2006. And so I knew how to like keep track of things and not be stupid, not be an absolute retard and have people like make fun of me. But the overall vibe of, hey, 2B2T is as much of a wasteland as they come. That didn't yet really dawn on me. And so I was like, okay, well, you know, I enjoyed the shit posting. I enjoyed the shit talking, you know. That element of 4chan culture has existed since time immemorial. That's really nothing new. I was just like, okay, well, that's just par for the course. Whatever, people just do that here because they can. Same old, same old. People even today still do that. And I end up kind of sort of orienting myself. I realize after enough failures that you can't run. You gotta pace yourself and be smart about it. And then I'm like, okay, how do I find food? How do I get a bed? How do I get wood for tools? How do I blah, 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 blah. And eventually I just got lucky. I just got as absurdly lucky as one can get. I found some random bed just out in the middle of nowhere. And I just happened to use it. I slept in it. And I made my way out of spawn that way. Because I could kill myself and respawn with full hunger. And suddenly the world was more open to me than it had ever been. And I would end up learning a very valuable lesson that, funny enough, still apparently holds true. You cannot respawn if there is stuff around your bed. So I ended up escaping spawn, and I started running through the overworld only. I didn't use the nether. I was afraid of the nether back in those days because I was not good at staying alive. And so I was like, you know, I don't want to jeopardize any of the stuff I'd found. I'd found a bunch of, you know, I'd found like 2 bases, raided them, got diamonds, got everything I could ever want. I wasn't good at playing the game. Going to a place like 2B2T was probably the right thing to do at that time just because I needed the challenge. And I'm very glad that I did. I don't regret joining 2B2T at all. It was a great fun time. Yeah, there were harsh lessons to learn. Yes, there was bad stuff. Yeah, I probably could have done certain things better. You know, live, laugh, learn, love, whatever. But at the end of the day, I was happy to have found something that was actually not that bad. I would end up making friends. I would end up learning how to be better, more careful, better protect myself, how to make, you know, a base, how to actually design things nicely. I learned more stuff from people who had been there longer than me, more history and events. I've got more useless information about 2B2T and events and things that I experienced or saw than I think I ever reasonably need. Like, there's just, yes, there is an end to the stories that I can tell. And I will definitely be retelling stories like 50 million times. But that I'm lucky to have had those experiences at all. And so, ultimately, you know, 2B2T, I joined it at the perfect time. I really did. I've come to figure out that I just got lucky. I got really fucking lucky, and I found 2B2T at a time where it was not screamingly popular like apparently it was in early beta. But it wasn't so unplayable that if you didn't have your head screwed on straight, you couldn't do anything. You didn't have to pay money to get in the door, because I didn't have a job back in those days. I figured out how to keep myself, you know, safe. I figured out what a client was, what hacks and exploits were. There's just so much about how Minecraft functions and how much I learned about the world by just being on 2B2T. And it just wasn't like... It was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't too undissimilar. Like you all probably heard, you know, all the stories. And a lot of them are probably played up a bit. But maybe not that played up. Maybe there is a, you know, element of truth to some of these. One of my favorite stories is Andor the Immortal. Oh my god, I even have a video on this on my channel somewhere if you all want to go look at it. Andor the Immortal is by far the coolest fucking thing I've ever experienced on 2B2T, and I'd never have had that experience if I hadn't been in the right place at the right time by having found 2B2T at all. It concerns the 32K books, how incredibly exploitable everything in 1.3 was. Written books especially. Written books are absurd. They've only just recently, in the last 3 to 5 years, tamped down on how exploitable written books are. But, like, we had no clue for years just how unreal written books would be. Written books, some of the jankiest, most exploitable items ever added to Minecraft were written books. Simply because of the data capacity. The capacity for mischief in manipulating data is unreal. If you had told me that in beta, that such a thing would be possible, I wouldn't have believed you. I wouldn't have gotten that. That wouldn't have made any sense to me. Minecraft was not an exploitable thing back in those days, not like we think of it today. And yeah, it was a whole different, it was an experience. It really was. Like, I'm so sorry most of you guys never got to see or feel that the way that I did. And like, you're probably not going to get the same experience on 2B2T as I got if you're joining now for the very first time. Like, I feel bad for you. It can't be the same. It can't. I accept that. I understand that. And there's just not much any of us can do about that. 2B2T will always have a place in my heart as a crazy, wild, unexpected hellhole that keeps dragging you back in. With its plethora of exploits, its unexpected uncertainty, or just simple, like, idiocy. Like, I've been on 2B2T recently for the first time in a long time. Just to, like, shitpost. And just to see... because I'm attending an event. And just seeing the way the server is. It's different. It really is. I can feel it. And it's not just because it's behind on 1.12. It's very much that, and the attitudes of the players are different because there are different people now. And there's a different sort of subculture. There are levels of cohesion and levels of cooperation that are not possible. Or that are possible that wasn't possible. Like, there's an air of certainty about things that previously weren't certain. it's another world. It's another server now. It's a different place. GBGT, but is 1 year death ban, IP death ban. That would be interesting. I don't know that that would be as effective as people would like. But yeah, that would be cool. I would not mind that. It would force people to get good. And you know, if I ended up dying myself and having to sit out a year, it wouldn't be the end of the world to me. If anything, that might also just be a blessing in disguise. Who knows? Who knows? Okay. Let's get all the potatoes. Yeah. Okay. Yes, you buy potato. Okay. Let's sell all of our spuds, our fellow Irishmen. Sell them down the river to this farmer. Cool. Probably don't have enough to level up, but maybe 2 or 3 farmers, but that's good. Potato? Potato for your thoughts. No. You only buy beets and bread. Damn it. I'm looking for the stone ones that have, yeah, he's iron. I need the lowest level ones so that I can upgrade them. Are we out? Has every single potato buying farmer? Ah, no we haven't. Okay. Cool. But yeah, 2B2T is just, it's another world now. I feel bad for you guys who want something like that, but probably won't ever get it because this world does not like what 2B2T offers and things like 2B2T. 2B2T offers a level of freedom that the world does not smile upon like it used to. There was a point in time where you could do almost anything on the internet and people just didn't care because it wasn't their business. Nobody was like that worried about things they couldn't control. Nobody cared about, you know, other people's opinions so greatly. There were no long lists of bad no words you couldn't say. Attitudes were just different. And society has become worse. It's just the hard nature of life. There are periods of growth and periods of prosperity. And there are, you know, there's the crest of the wave and there's the trough of the wave. And society has the same sorts of things. There is the period of prosperity and wealth, and there's a period of neither of those things, where it all goes away. Where the tide comes in, the tide goes out. It is what it is. I can't help it any more than you can. And again, I feel so bad for people because they don't like, they crave that, you know? People want that kind of unrestricted internet and unrestricted opinion having and saying shit posting is outlawed. Or it feels like it's outlawed, you know? And it's just, it's stupid. It really is. It's just so stupid. I don't know that anything can be done about it. At least not so immediately. It may be one of those things where, like I said, the tide has to recede before it can come back in. I don't know. 2B2T is really kind of the last bastion of that style of internet where everything is uncensored, everything is unhinged, and you're left to your own devices. Good luck. I'll never forget, this is like one of Fit's most interesting, provocative videos that I still don't have an answer for. When Hightail was gaining some traction a few years ago, Fit made a video asking could there be a 2B2T in Hightail when that ends up being made. And he basically arrived at the answer of no, it really probably won't happen that way. And I was like, no, surely there will be, right? And then the more I thought about it, the more I kind of realized that, yeah, he's probably right. There probably won't be a 2B2T on Hightail or whatever game ends up replacing, you know, Minecraft. There will be this deeply rooted, you know, monster that will just get its tentacles into every aspect of every game, every developer, every studio, everything. You need to moderate your content. You need to blah, 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 blah. And there will no longer be an age of self-discovery. And, you know, there will be childproof locks on everything. There will be a nanny state over the internet. And it definitely feels like that's just the way the world is going. And it's sad, but again, the tide may need to go out for a bit before it comes back. That's just kind of... The people in charge want to be in charge of everything and everyone on every level. And it's sad because that's like... That's so overbearing. That's too much, you know? Way over the line. And yeah, I don't know that there's gonna be any sort of remedy for this. Okay. You buy wheat. Buy my wheat. DBGT in Roblox? I don't think there is. There's probably a really, really similar styled thing. But I guarantee you, the moment someone gets their feelings hurt, they can run to Roblox and have it destroyed. It will just be shut down. Because there are a lot of people who do not like... Oh, what the fuck? You buy potatoes? Ugh. Anyway, there are a lot of people who do not like the fact that people who can say anything are a liability. Saying anything is not a privilege, it's not a freedom, it is a liability. And people in power know that. It's a sad state of affairs, it really is. Oh damn, I need more wheat. I can't get these villagers maxed. Good thing some of these guys buy melon. Oh, that's right, these guys need food, don't they? Oh, we do have a master. Hell yes. Alright, my plan has finally come to fruition. I just need you. Upgrade. Alright, and then I just need to buy this, eat this real quick, get poisoned, or weakness, or whatever. And bam, we've got another golden carrot seller. So that's 2. I could spend some of this emerald. Upgrade some of these guys. Feels like a waste because I'm never going to use these. Oh, perfect. More weakness. What happened to the suspicious stew that you could buy and get, like, I don't know, fucking saturation or regeneration or something good? What happened to that? Like, I feel that's underutilized. Be American? Oh, shit. Bunch of fucking sissies running the world? Yeah, I know. Poison? Yeah. Why didn't it say? It should say what it is. If 2BGT chat was censored, it wouldn't, by the way, words just anymore. Yeah, it would be stars, yes. You are not wrong. I don't think 2B2T chat could reasonably be censored anyway, because you can infer what people are saying rather easily. You know, it's not really a mystery what people on 2B2T say. Ooh, damn, they go after that bread like they're... like the fish in my fish tank. Okay. 2B2T is technically censored? Really? What did that give me? Weird. Alright, we got another golden carrot. Seller? Slowly but surely I'm consolidating them all, making them masters. Masters of their Minecraft. Okay. So that's the end of this segment of where I wax nostalgically. And I trade with villagers and all that. Okay. Let's put the crop box up. Put up my gains. Got mad gains, bro. Shit. Fuck. Oh wow, they already made 2 little babies. Damn it, I don't know where that slab went. That is unfortunate. I need that slab. Return the slab. Fuck. Where'd it go? I guess my diorite slabs are... Oh wait, no, I put those up here. Anyway, so I started already on the interlacing stone slabs part. That's the title of the episode. I've already got that segment started. I just needed to both get XP and then also get all of my farming equipment done. Damn. That's crazy. Got more gold swords than I know what to do with. Okay, so I guess it didn't end up in here yet. Let's see here. Where did I put all of that? I didn't put it down over here, did I? Man, it's getting to the point where all the work sites I have are... Yeah, I did. All the little various work sites I have scattered everywhere. It's getting to be a little excessive. I don't quite know where I even have some of my stuff anymore. There we go. This is the leak. Okay. Do not spawn an iron golem in here. Last thing I want is an iron golem in this closed space. I don't want this, who did I name this after? Event Horizon. Oh, yeah. But anyway, yes, soups can give you saturation. Yeah, but it should show it. it should have it listed over here. It didn't. I definitely want saturation and other better, you know, suspicious stew effects. But sadly, I don't think it's going to give me that. Okay, I'll keep the apples because I think I can make use of them. Okay. Where did I put? I needed lighting on something. Oh yeah, it was down over here. I think I was gonna put it like right over here. Some distance over this way. I guess it doesn't really need it. I don't know. What's my job? Am I a boomer? My job is YouTube, and my boomerness... I'm like in my early 30s, so I wouldn't really say I'm a boomer. Because, like, to be a boomer, you have to be in your 60s or 70s. But, like, to a lot of kids who just don't know any better, any sort of experience sounds like their parents, who, by the way, also are not boomers. They'd be Gen Xers. But then to young, stupid kids, like, everybody sounds the same. It's kind of the hallmark of being a young kid. You just don't know. You don't know nothing. It's very possible you won't finish the cinematic for the end of the stream. You won't want to wait 4 days until the next hardcore. Just do it whenever, man. Don't worry about it. You worry excessively over things that aren't that worrisome to begin with, you know? I'm not like on a deadline. I don't mind if you get it done tomorrow or the day after or whatever. Okay. Can I get feather falling on these boots? May I have a feather falling? No. May I have a feather falling? No. May I have something to eat? No. Can I have water in the nether? No. Fuck. Getting feather falling on leather boots is a nightmare. Why does it not give it to me? Oh well. Okay. Let me get some stone slabs. That'll do me. For real, okay, Boomer. If you say so, Chase Krug, it must be true. I'm a goon. What the fuck is a goon? You're more boomer than me? Oh, yes, Mike is totally a boomer, more so than I am. Mike is like the spirit of a curmudgeon trapped in that of a young boy. It's really quite something. Remarkable, even. Like, you would think, you know, old man, what are you doing alive in the year of our Lord 2022 +1? And Mike would simply only answer with, get off my lawn. Damn it. I hate how imprecise rocket flight can be. So yeah, Mike is absolutely more a boomer than I'll ever be. Because, like, I'm hopeful and optimistic. Mike is actively none of that. Like, I don't know. Jay is cool, you gotta go? Okay, take care, man. Thanks for coming out, Jay. The magic conch has spoken. Yeah, the magic enchantment table has certainly spoken. I don't know how many thousands of enchantments I'm going to have to do before I actually get that Feather Falling 4. One of these days. Bang, zoom, straight to the, I don't know, my inner chest or whatever. Fuck. Okay. I think I can make this jump. Never mind. Alright, listen here, you little shit. Motherfucker. So fucking tired of missing and falling. I wish we had a sticky enchantment of some kind that would just stick you to a block. Like honey. Can't jump off it, it's impossible to fall off of, like safe walk on a client. That would be great. Falling off blocks is just so fucking annoying. Just get slaves, skill issue. Yes, it is a skill issue, but like, I can't do anything about it. I would love to. If I could, I'd already have done something about it. So like, just make it to where I can stop from falling off blocks without meaning to. I think a swift sneak is like actively detrimental. Like it's part of the reason why I'm moving faster than I expect, you know? I don't know. Maybe part of my brain is like, oh, I'm still moving fast, so I must not be sneaking. Or maybe I am moving fast, so I am sneaking, but I'm not, and then I go off the edge. I don't know. It's fucking annoying. Spider climb enchantment for boots. Don't make it a boot enchantment, please. We have too many boot enchantments. I would prefer it be something to the effect of a leggings enchantment or... Well, no, don't make it a helmet enchantment. We've got enough of those too. I don't know. There's plenty of things it could be. Maybe just an item you hold on your person. It doesn't have to be an enchantment. We'll see. I doubt it's an item, or I doubt it's a problem that can easily be solved. Jack, you only need 35 shulkers of Blackstone for your tower. You only have 11. Yikes, Ixoy. Get to mining, boy. You will need to fulfill that quota before the end of the next month. Because fan server only has... Oh, ooh, 2 months. 2 months left and it all goes bye-bye. Damn. Where's time gone? Swift Sneak should have a toggle? I don't know. I'm alright with Swift Sneak not having a toggle. I'm not alright with how fast it is because I'm not used to it. But I'm alright with it existing. I'm torn, honestly. Don't use Swift Sneak because you're not used to it and don't care enough to get it. It's okay. You don't have to get it. It's not one of those enchantments I feel is absolutely mandatory. It's good for placing blocks fast. So when, in the case of like the wall segments over there, it was great for placing all those iron blocks, but it wasn't really uber and essential for anything else. But anyway, in other news, so did you hear about the Dig MC he and a few people in his Discord, they discovered the 2B2T website. The eventual soon-to-be 2B2T website, apparently, I guess. That shit is wild. We haven't had a website in, God, nearly a decade. Okay, we're making lots of progress. Fucking hell. We're still so close to the ground versus how much higher up I've got to go. Oh well, new website equals update soon, TM. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not convinced that it's an update as much as it's just a reformatting of some kind. We'll have to see. Yeah, look at DigMC's channel, exactly. I already saw the video. It's promising. There's certainly an element of, hey, this is a paper trail of some kind. Because it's the same dev, the web dev, who made the Archon's website. And so I'm wondering if, you know, maybe the Archon still kind of is just under some umbrella company alongside 2B2T. But see, the idea of 2B2T being owned by a company like that is really scary, because companies get censorious after a while. Which would also explain why they've cracked down on chat and stuff. So who knows? That is certainly a complete unknown right now. But I think we will figure it out. Like, at some point we will know the whole story. We don't know everything yet, but eventually all truths come out. There is no such thing as a secret that lasts. All secrets eventually come out. There's no getting around it. There's no helping that. That is an absolute concrete fact of life. All secrets and all hidden information comes to light eventually. Now, it may be well after the fact where there's just nothing that can be done about it. Or it may be old news and nobody gives a shit. In which case, you know, fair enough. But yes, definitely at some point, secrets come out. They get exposed, they become better understood, something of that nature. There's very little one can do to stop a secret from getting out eventually. Like, evidence and truth are all connected to each other, and you can't erase all phenomenon. So you can't erase truth, you can't erase evidence, not permanently. And so yeah, all secrets inevitably come out for that very same reason. It's just a matter of time. Like, I don't know how long, but eventually. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so on the 7th block. Well, I could try to do this every 7. See how it goes. Need a scaffolding material. Scaffolding material, like these scaffoldings. Oh, damn it. These are... There we go. Actually, wait. A real fucking admin talks to the player website? Ha! Ha! You're dreaming, Mike. There is no website at the moment, but there was a leak. Yeah, that's true. It's not so much a website as it is a demo of a website, but like, it's convincing. It's really, really, really good. Like, if you told me this will be 2B2T's website, I'd be like, yeah, probably. That looks about right. Okay, scaffolding is a terrible block for scaffolding. Has it in the name, and it still sucks ass. So no thank you. Get that the fuck out of here. Let's just use good old deep sleep. Oh, fuck. There we go. Get that out of my inventory. I don't want it. Okay. It makes sense, Jack, to you if 2BGT was owned by a company. Yeah, that's seemingly the best case scenario, or at least the most likely scenario, I should say. Maybe not the best scenario, but it is certainly... It certainly seems to be the way things have gone. The winds have blown in that direction. I remember hearing the nerds talk about that once, that they referred to as the company stakeholders. No idea who precisely they were, but this Curtis guy was part of it. And so yeah, 2BGT being a company makes a lot of sense. Or being owned by a company makes a lot of sense. No idea how this pans out. If it ends up being for the better or for the worse, who knows? Oh, hey, eBay, how are you? I'm all right. I've been getting along. There we go. Man, there needs to be an easier way to manipulate these slabs and get them all aligned like I want. Oh no, is this too tall? Yeah, it's too tall. Well, you know, so much for that. Yeah, wow, damn, that was way off. Well, it's a good thing I didn't go all the way up to the top. That would have been really painful. Oop. Good night, see ya. Okay, take care, Chase Crowd. Thanks for coming out. There we go. You could upload the cinematic tomorrow instead than Sunday. Yeah, whatever's good for you, man. Don't worry about it. Do your best work, and just... It doesn't matter the time as much as you might think. I'm not, like, sitting here tapping my foot demanding a cinematic poncho. Is okay. Okay, but I didn't know if 2BGT is even profitable. Why would a company have bought it? What do you mean profitable? Are you aware of how many thousands and thousands of dollars the queue grosses a month? Like, yeah, only a few hundred people are regularly playing there. They're probably at least half and half queue owners or queue priority people. Like, do you know how absurd that gets? 20 bucks a month times several hundred people. Like, thousands of dollars a month, man. Do you know how many people work a 9-to-5 job that's considered pretty good and don't make half that? Like, what do you mean? Why would a company want it? It's not even profitable. Yes, it fucking is. It is super profitable. It's so insanely profitable for a Minecraft server that I would not be shocked if, at some point, if numbers get out, you're going to see people do whatever they can to kind of like conceal it. Just because it would be way, way, way damning for them. Like, this many people throw $20 a month down the drain to get them. Don't question the president. Yes, don't question the president. Exactly. I am the president of 2B2T. I forgot that. Because it's an absolutely worthless, useless title that does nothing for me. But goddamn, wasn't it fun. So yeah, I don't know. 2B2T has a lot of, like, potential as a money maker. Just because as long as they can get new people in the door and get them hooked on the idea of, oh, well, FitMC said you should do this. And, you know, once upon a time there was that. And then people just kind of believe it. That right there is the perfect, you know, advertisement for this. And well, at that point, okay. I don't really care about anything down there, so I'm just gonna follow one of these. It is what it is. 2B2T will be very profitable until Mojang stabs Java in the back. When that happens, you will see 2B2T die like everything else. But only because it's Mojang who did it, not because 2B2T died of its own volition. At some point, they're going to kill Java. And when that happens, they're going to stop supporting multiplayer. I don't know how much longer after they kill Java. Probably about a year or two. But eventually, they're going to stop running authentication servers and other things. At which point, there's just not going to be a Minecraft Java multiplayer. Hell, you might even have to play or use a cracked launcher just to get in to your single-player worlds. And at which point, you know... Fuck if I know, man. But they're certainly not going to let you play multiplayer Java when Java is no longer being developed by Mojang. And that is definitely a when, not an if. Just watch the Dig video. Oh my god, that new logo is awful. It's very modern and very mainstream and very like I agree with all the points Dig brought up in that it is kind of like, eh. But he's completely right. That is 2B2T now. So, you gotta deal with it. I guess that's really like the only takeaway one could have is it is what it is now. This is just the people running it accepting and embracing the nature of who and what they are. That's all there is to it. You've got a server that draws the attention of a certain crowd now. Mainstream young kids who are very impressionable, who, because that, as I said, there's that human craving for freedom and exploring the unknown. You know, the server really, really, really caters to that. Like, to an absurd degree, it is very much that discovery of the unknown, and also your parents won't know what you do here. Because there's probably an element of that, too. Like, mom and dad can't know your every move on 2B2T. And whether or not that's a good thing or a bad thing is entirely up to you. It's not a good thing for young kids, because goddamn, young kids don't need to be on 2B2T, but here we are. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's put that here. And there we go. Only time will tell, and I could end up being proven entirely wrong. That is a hellish future. I mean, that is just the future that is, you know? Like, Whoever House is a part of a 12-headed jackass. Nice. I'm sure, what's his name? Klaus, or whatever his name was, the original Housemaster. I'm sure he's around on the peripherals of this to some degree. He's probably involved. I don't know that he's like the CEO or president or whatever, but he's definitely involved in that. He's likely making bank. Does he care? Hell no. Why should he? But I don't know. Also, damn, isn't that majestic? Just watching the iron golems pour out of the factory. Falling to their deaths. Cooking alive, and their innards and their guts being transported up my lovely item transport tube. Oh, it's like a living organism. I have a living orgasm every time I see it. Simply amazing. Next thing you know, 2B2T gets a fucking admin team. What makes you think it doesn't already? Like, there's certainly a team involved with the Reddit. That is just unavoidable at this point. Because Reddit is so stringent on what you can post and what you can't post. Our 2B2T is so big that it would have to have such a thing. And 2B2T Uncensored is really only just kind of for a select crowd. Most people don't go there. Hell, even I don't go there. Just is what it is. But on the bright side, at least you don't have to worry about it. Because you can just not play. You can just avoid 2B2T altogether. If you find that majestic, wait until I release the cinematic. Oh, if I find that majestic. Okay. I see what you mean. Yeah, if the Iron Golem thing isn't majestic, the cinematic's going to have something even better in it. Good. I look forward to it, Poncho. And maybe, just maybe, you'll become 100% hamster and like 0.0000001% Poncho. I don't know, what's worse, the Poncho or the hamster? Which came first, the chicken or the egg? No idea. Well, in all honesty, it was probably the ancestor of the chicken came first, and then the egg ended up being the first egg that ancestor laid ended up being the modern chicken. You know, that threshold between the ancestor of the modern chicken and the modern chicken. That threshold ended up getting hit. And so it was probably an egg that birthed the modern chicken. So I guess the egg came first, technically. But if you want to get like really technical, then it would be the ancestor of the modern chicken came first. And that slow evolutionary drift that occurs to differentiate species ended up yielding the modern chicken over time. Something to that effect. That's likely how it happened. But yeah. Especially if 2010 House is really involved, there's no way he's in support of today. Does it matter? Like, yeah, his opinions are whatever, but he makes bank. You don't have to give a shit. That's the thing. When you've got buku bucks rolling in, sometimes you just don't care. You don't have to. Oh, fuck. Huh? I'll get you next time, Gadget. And by that, I mean Smooth Stone Slab. Oh. Oh, it's a zombie. Damn. Thought it was a creeper. It's like 10 times better than the Anarchy Skyblock one. He would say it's the best video you created now. Okay. I look forward to that. That sounds awesome. You were going with what Poncho said. Oh. Little context is missing when I saw that. Okay. Well, of course there is on the Reddit. Any post the official 2BTT account makes is always saying we, yeah. House sits alone in his room angrily deleting posts he doesn't like. I know, right? There is one particularly extra specially smelly Redditor mod who is a slave to the 2B2T subreddit and has to just spend an ungodly amount of time doing nothing but monitoring, deleting, and just general trudgery because, I mean, someone has to do it, right? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, that's like saying, you know, there's one Mexican guy who does all the yard work of all the houses and all the places around here, and he just owns a little company with him and his brother, and that's just it. Like, it's all one dude. One or two dudes. And that's the end of it. And, yeah, I mean, oftentimes you will find that that's how the work is divvied up. It is one guy who does the heavy lifting, and everybody else is the IT manager, the you know, engineering director, the whatever, and then there's Jack making Space Valk 3. Like, yeah, everybody else is that way. But you know, that's really just kind of how companies work. I know there was many of that when the Twitter shit came out about how Twitter was being organized. There was a handful of zealots running everything. God, don't you know those people lived and slept and ate and breathed Twitter, 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 Twitter. Like, yikes. That is just... People make fun of gamers for subsisting off Mountain Dew and Cheetos, but like, people whose job it is to do that, moderation, adminning, that crap, of especially really bad, toxic places, don't you know they're even worse? They are even worse off. They've got, you know, like, no amount of yoga, no amount of Tai Chi, or no amount of, like, any of this dumb bullshit is gonna make their lives better. Because they're stuck moderating a hellhole. And, yeah, no. Couldn't pay me enough to do that. Part-time, perhaps. So long as I could, like, get a chuckle out of it. And that I can unplug and go away. And decompress. But full-time? Fuck that. You could not pay me enough to do a 9 to 5 of moderate the 2B2T subreddit. Yeah, I'd rather stick the bamboo growing in my bamboo forest automated machine thing. I'd rather stick that bamboo up my fingernails. Thank you very much. There are limits to what one person can endure. And yeah, 2B2T subreddit's about, or Twitter, you know, that's about where that limit should not be. That's like the limits before that. But you would see people going all the way up to the line or going over the line. The line of endurance of what's healthy for you. Oh well, more power to them. Okay. Think I can make it. Yes! Oh, I got it back. I think. Wait, did I? Shit, I gotta check. Bam. Yes, I got the slab back before it teleported me. Oh, damn it. Well, hey, I tried. Oh my god, this place is a nightmare. Down here is bad. Nope, not falling down there. Mm-mm. That's Totem City. But still, damn, it's majestic to see just how much of a hellhole this underside area could turn into. I can remember when this was a nice, bright, open mountainside with like good, smiling, happy trees. Oh, fuck. And other fun things, like there was an ocean here, or a river or whatever at one point, and it was like really, really scenic and majestic, and now there's this ugly alien structure that just sits there, taking up space, killing the sky. Well, at least you know YouTube's moderated by bots who never watch anything. Yeah, probably. Talking about the moderator of 2BTT Reddit and Twitter, imagine moderating 2BTT in game chat. I mean, that would certainly be a Herculean task. I don't doubt there will eventually be such a thing. Who knows precisely to what degree? But, yeah, I don't know. Just ban everyone, yeah. You do that, you have mod. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that's right, yeah. You know, if 2BGT is taking this turn for the worse, you're gonna, it's gonna lose this player base, which means you get to play. Why on earth do you want to play? If it's taking a turn for the worse, it's not worth playing on, so then why play on it? That feels very kind of Catch-22-esque. The catch is you get to play 2B2T when it's not worth playing. 2B2T chat is moderated. Really? Not that moderated. Not as moderated when I was on there last night. If no one plays and everyone leaves alone, you're going to explore and explore and explore to start a base and just have fun. Ah, okay. You're going to be more wholesome, I guess. Yeah, wow. Imagine a server like 2B2T, but the player cap becomes like 5 or 10. And you pay $40 or $50 to reserve a slot. And you are entirely restricted to that slot of time. But that, because the player cap is so low, well, that's all you get. That's all there is. Like, there are 5 other people online, and that's it. How weird of an experience would that be? You got a giant, open, empty, cavernous server. It goes up to, you know, the world border. You got big bad 2B2T, as it was. But only a handful of people are around now. Like, it's a post-apocalyptic 2B2T. Everybody's been more or less culled. Building there is still fun as long as you have friends. Yeah, I suppose, but I mean, you can make the same argument for the fan server. Building there is still fun as long as you've got Ta, or Snuck, or I don't know, who else is on there? Notch? He occasionally goes on there. But like, it's definitely the history of the map. That's definitely the main draw. Whether or not that's going to continue to be the main draw, I don't know. Holy shit. I'm gonna maybe make it tonight. I don't know. Since Constantine updated, he doubt ever go log on to be. Yeah. I've never found a reason other than the thing that I am taking part in. There's really no reason to play 2B2T. And the thing I take part in ends in like a week. Thank fuck. It's really kind of overstayed its welcome. God, I want to talk about that so bad. Like, people have seen me on 2B2T, and I'm like, yeah, I'm around, I exist. But I'm like, nah, I'm not actually here. I'm just here for the thing. And yeah, like, fair enough, you know? Love it. Certainly feel a sense of sadness. Well, it wouldn't be that sad. It would be interesting. I think that would be an interesting dynamic change to 2B2T. You would have a sort of post-apocalyptic dead 2B2T, and you get to explore its ruins. Like, the whole server is now actually, by design, dead. And that's it. Yeah, you whispered me on 2B2T, said you were just joining. Yeah, exactly, Tottenham. That is indeed how it be. Your mind could comprehend what Crowbar would do on the new version of 2B2T updates. Want to see the truly best Minecraft build? Yeah, I would love to see a Crowbar build from 1.19. Oh yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shoot him a thing. It's up to date on 1.19.2. Future is as well, and you can use what is it? It's via fabric mod to join 2B2T and Constantium, so you can take advantage of both. There we go. Just wanted to let you know. Okay, cool. Well, I've told Crowbar now. I don't know if he was aware of Constantium or not, so he'll have options. I told him about Future because Crowbar is a Future user, I believe. Or Meteor, whichever, you know, whichever floats your boat. And yeah, you can join 2B2T and you can join Constantium via the Via Fabric mod. And you've got all your options and your stuff right there. You got the advanced 1.19 rendering and all the bells and whistles of Future 1.19 if you're in the beta. And then you've got, you know, all the good shit. And then you've got the option of going back to 2B2T if you want. Crowbar's best block would be Blackstone. Yes, I wanted to make something out of Blackstone, and then I realized just how prohibitive Blackstone is. Because unlike Anarchy Skyblock, I don't want to have any nether presence on Constantium. So it's very kind of like, shit, what do I do? So we're a bit, you know. I think if there's a dupe, you'll see a lot of newer block structures get made. But, like, I don't know. 1.19 has been really keen on keeping dupes and problems of that nature under wraps. And Paper has patched a lot of dumb bullshit. Which, I don't know if that's good or bad, or if it's somewhere in between. I don't know. Taz hack is better than Future and Meteor. Oh, well, is it? Well, congratulations on having a better hack than Future and Meteor, I guess. I don't know. Honestly, the flexing that everybody likes to do about this or that client is better than this or that client, like, who gives a shit? I just want a client that works reasonably well, does some interesting things, and is good enough for my purposes. That's it. I built Space Valk 3 using literally 4 completely distinctly separate clients. And I haven't cared one bit about any of that. Like, if it gets me there, it gets me there. That's good enough. I am loyal to whoever can do the best job and get give me the best experience, you know? And sometimes the best experience is just like only marginally better. And I'm not like that concerned about it. But if it's the difference between being able to do a Elytrafly hack and not, well then suddenly we got a problem. Or if it's the difference between literally being able to place a block and safely survive and not, yeah, we got a problem. But if it's something as simple as, well, you know. To give you data. So yeah, it just depends. For real, for real. Yes, exactly, Ixoy. Jacktherippa. I'm not making any clients. Relax. If someone else wants to make it and call it that, y'all go right ahead. Tahack is the best. Okay, sure. I mean, as a programmer, you very likely take a lot of pride in what you do and how well you make it, and you go the extra mile to give yourself as many bells and whistles and all the stuff you want to see in a client, and that's cool. I know that's how I would do it if I were developing. But again, it's not that important to me. Yes, I want a good experience. Yes, I do want to have like something awesome. But like, I don't find it's that necessary if we're down to like the nitty-gritty details. Like, what does Tahack do that I, as a user of Future, if you cared to give it to me, what would incentivize me? Let's assume here both are equally on the table for me. Why would I move to one over the other? Like, is there a reason? Is it going to give me some advantage on Constantium nobody else has? I don't know. It's whatever. I'm not that worried about it. Jack, why did I name my account Jacktherippa? Because I was I was a young, dumb, edgy 15-year-old kid when I made up the name Jacktherippa. And I liked the name Jack, and people began just calling me the Jack. But I was like, I gotta make it sound street, and I gotta make it sound cool, so I went PPA instead of PPER. And I was like, the name of an 18th century famous serial killer. Yeah, that'll do it. Or 19th century, excuse me. A famous 19th century serial killer. Yeah, that'll get me respect. People will be, really impressed that I named myself that. No, they fucking weren't. My name is only good because Fit said it. And that's it. But I could have just as easily called myself, Cactus Fucker 420. And people would have shortened it down to something. And then eventually, whatever. That would have been it. Ah, Jacktherippa, your favorite JoJo character? Yeah. He was a one-off villain in, what was it, part 1? And that was the end of it. Ends up getting revived as a vampire zombie thingy. Gets killed by JoJo, and that's the end of it. Not exactly the most amazing character ever. Oh, man. 2B2T admin, yeah. CF420. Let's go. Oh, yeah, that would have been a name. I wouldn't have minded a name as wacky as that. Oh shit, where'd it go, where'd it go, where'd it go? Oh, did I get it back? Well, I don't know if I got that slab back or not, but whatever. Well, what did he think? Yeah, exactly. What'd you think? He wants Ganja Goblin 420 for 3 seconds is what Jacktherippa thought. Oh! Yeah, I thought you were somebody else, but no, you weren't. You were just messing with me. Who were all the people who supposedly had some sort of ownership of 2BTT again? I don't know. I'm not sure what that's about. If that actually happened, or if that was just people bullshitting, I couldn't tell you. Now, there was a trend, a very stupid trend, back in 2015. A lot of the regulars back in those days were either based together or they were kind of associated with each other. And so everybody would name themselves the something something of 2B2T. Just to sort of give themselves, I don't know, clout, I guess. It was just silly, good fun. But it was dumb. There was the king of 2B2T, there was the prince of 2B2T, there was... what else? The admin of 2B2T. There was a bunch of people trying to, like, bullshit. You could tell. And there was also just simple, haha, I'm going with the trend. Yeah. Oh yeah, how did Crowbar get his name? Yeah, I should have asked that. Damn. I feel stupid for not asking that. That would have been something. Oh well. Not that important, I guess. Oh my god. You know what? Fuck it. I'll ask him now. I got him in a DM. I'll ask him now. They've wondered why you chose your name. If there's any sort of story behind that. Okay, well, we'll get an answer or we won't. Got his name from the crowbar from Half-Life 3. How about the fact that it's spelled with a K and not a C? Therefore, your theory is invalidated. Now we have an armor smith? Oh, I don't want to know anything about Ammonia Smith. He's an idiot. He's an arrogant prick, actually. He's not an idiot. He's got good business sense. He's just an arrogant prick. Oh dear, we might have an answer already. IRL nickname. Okay. Well, he named himself after himself IRL. So there you go. It was an IRL nickname he'd received, probably from friends. Probably won't go into it any deeper than that. But yeah, pretty good. If OG House Master is named Klaus, shouldn't we call him Klaus Master? Yeah, exactly. Actually, that might be a really good way to distinguish between whoever's currently in charge and the former House Master. Klaus Master. I like that name. Thank you, Caden. That's a good one. No, Jack, scroll up. Okay. Polly the Parrot just made a threat against Obama. Yeah, that was funny. The custodian of 2PTT. Yep, that was a thing. Let's see here. Imagine if he says want to voice chat right now on stream. That'd be cool, but I don't think he will. I don't know. I don't know if it's like midday for him. All I know is that it's Australia time. In Upside Down Land. I don't know if he can chat right now. What's Polly the Parrot? Don't worry about it. It was a player who got in trouble with some people. But I will say this. Don't interact with X0XP because Polly got in trouble because he interacted with X0XP. That was a joke. Was there really someone that said they were... Yeah, there was somebody who named themselves that, I want to say. I think. Because that was the trend going on. It was the such and such of 2B2T. Everybody was doing that, and I think Custodian was one of the ones that got chosen. I think they were part of the 2012 backdoor. Yeah, Polly the Parrot. Man, that's a name I've not thought about in a while. Wonder how old Polly is doing. And for that matter, phagocytic, cytotoxic T cell, Cajola, crazy terrorist. God damn, there's so many names. Judge Holden. So many names of people that I've not heard or seen or hide or hair of in a long time. O'Malley Mix. Cameron. King Louis the 14th. Like, fuck. The list of names. I could just list names of people who were old, ancient players. Obviously, Popov and co. It is what it is, I guess. Don't interact with... Yeah, it's kind of too late when Mike told me that when you were in voice chat with Jared after you realized it was the real one, not an 11-year-old kid. Yeah. People like X0XP are not worth interacting with. They will make your life hell. Snargle Fox. No, Jared is not the older type of player that I'm referring to. Jared did not play in 2011. These are all those names that I named were players who started in 2011. Who was another really... Oh, Flame Reaper 666. Pyromaniac. Chezhead, obviously. I don't think we could, like, get a hold of some of these people anymore. They're probably out of pocket permanently. Aaron started playing in 2011. I don't know if anybody is aware of who Aaron is, but he was a cool guy. I know he's active in the Pre-June Discord from what I understand. Pre-June drama mongering Discord. Is he still going after Vincent? I don't know. I hope not, but I've not heard anything more about that since I heard about it initially. Oh, a Flying German! Oh my god, yeah. A Flying German. God, that dude is... When did he join? It was like 2012, 2011-ish, I want to say. Yeah, Pyromaniac, but with 1 and a V to spell the M. Jack, if you want me to hunt down some old players for you, just ask and you'll look for them. Okay. Just, I know some of them are active on Steam, so you'll probably be able to find them there. But, like, any more than that, I couldn't tell you. Damn it, no. I can't leave a good slab lying down. Can't keep a good slab down. Okay. We'll have to get down there and get those. Operation Slab Rescue. Love how 2BGT names are usually things like a Flying German and George Bush 420, and then there's just Aaron. Well, it's underscore Aaron underscore. There have been a lot of people whose names are just weird shit. Fuck. Oh, I saw it. I saw it. Oh well. Guess I'm flying. Harblax! Oh, that's a name. Harblax is a name I have not seen in a very long time. I heard he got arrested. He was a Russian expat or some shit. And he got arrested in Russia or whatever. A Russian hacker of some kind. You have a method to up your sleeve for them finding and tracking them down. Cream was a slop. You talked to him for 3 minutes, then he blocked you. Damn. That's kind of sad that Cream blocked you. Cream of the Slop was cool. Or wait, no he wasn't. It was Predator. XX Predator. He was cool. Cream was an asshole. I remember now. You might be able to find Predator. I don't know. And it's spelled Predator in Leet. So good luck with that. Hey DB Coop, how are you? Wonder how many people Mike has interacted with. Rumors say that there are traces of him on prehistoric cave paintings. Funny. Oh my god. Too many chords. Not enough space. There we go. I have to adjust my posture. My trapezius muscle is getting really, like, stressed. Isn't that... Trapezius, isn't that the neck muscle? Center of the back of the neck to the shoulder. Yeah, that's what I thought. That is that muscle. Oh, fuck. I hate that it gets stiff when I do that, but it has to do with how I've got my arm situated out to touch the keyboard. Mike was at the last dinner. Jeez. Funny, funny. Who was the person who griefed 2K2K? Literally, like, everybody. Luke to the Bun griefed 2K2K. Pop Bob has griefed 2K2K. X0XP griefed 2K2K once upon a time. I griefed 2K2K for a very short period. Drew Bookman griefed it. Pyro and Sato set up base there, and then eventually it got griefed because they set up base there. Like, who the fuck knows? Too many people have touched that place. "2K2K was so popular. Phagocytic started 2K2K, and then it got lava casted out from under him, and he's just like, I quit. To be fair, he was a face puncher, and you know. If you have any clues for Pyro, DM you Twitter and see what you can do about it. Pyrobite has just like ghosted everybody and everything 2B2T related. I don't think you're ever going to find traces of Pyrobite. He knows how to be hidden. I feel bad for Pyro. I hope he's okay or living his best life. Because like whatever 2B2T strains or remnants of 2B2T, whatever, people would be all over him if they knew where he was or who he was or anything like that. Like, I can accept that, but I don't think people like Pyro would be it'd be like Pop Bob, very unhappy that people have focused on and have redoubled their efforts in some cases for finding him. I don't know. Why would you ever look for Pyro? Yeah, I don't know. If you know someone, it's very probable Mike already has talked to them already before. No. Smart Pyro for doing that? Maybe. I don't know. I think it's more a matter of Pyro just wanted to move on. Because remember, Pyro moved on before the Russia War. So Pyro really didn't know. He was in that calm before the storm time period. So like, while I'm sure he knows now, at the time he didn't quit because of that. So like, he got out while the getting was good, theoretically. Claim you found it, but seriously no evidence or proof to this. Yeah. Wonder what Super Jean Nod is doing. Sleeping, because it's probably the middle of the night over there for him. He DM'd me drunk a bunch of times the other day. And he's like, Jack, you should come drinking with me and come to Paris. And I'm like, hell fucking no, I'm not going to Paris. Paris is a hellhole. I don't want anywhere near there. And he's like, why not? Gay Paris is amazing. And I'm like, no, it isn't. No, that's copium. Paris and all those European areas are going to be ruined in like 10 to 15 years. I'd really rather not. Yeah, Jack, I showed you. Other than sleeping because it's 4 a.m. in France. Yeah, exactly. He was actually awake at about 3 a.m. for his time, or 4 or 5, because he was out drinking. And I was just like, yeah. Super Jeannot's probably doing evil French things. Yeah, probably. He's just like you, for real, for real. What, getting drunk? Being French? Being awake at a time he should not be? I don't know, I was awake at like 3 a.m. playing Master Duel this morning, so like, I'm not really one to talk. Paris is the San Francisco of Europe. God, is it ever. Paris has been so fucking polluted and ruined. That's what happens when you dilute your culture. People don't respect it. Look no further than the example of 2B2T. It's a fucking tourist trap now. That's what the T stands for, you know. 2 tourists, 2 traps. I'm getting tired. I can tell my coordination and my ability to do things is getting more impaired by the second. That's why I don't stream longer than 2 hours. I can't handle it. And I will likely not. I don't know. I don't feel like I do very good a job going beyond 2 hours. So yeah, I'll probably finish this slab shit off screen. Oh man, we're what, like 249. So if I can get up to 255, that's 64 blocks left. That's what, 128 slabs? That's still a lot of space. That is so much space to cover. Grim Rapper? That might be the new slogan? What? What did I say that was maybe the new slogan? Oh, 2 tourists, 2 traps. I get what you mean. Yeah, probably. Men only have 3 modes. Fighting Obama, getting drunk with the boys at Perry, and sleeping. Normie. Yes. I guess. I guess I'm fighting Obama. I don't know. What would laying slabs in Minecraft count as, Poncho? If 2B2T experiences the rapture that you're talking about, then it's literally just 2 builders. I guess. It's not like... That's not a good thing, though. I would like for 2B2T to go to someone who's... A very, very old player who understands how it should function. And B, someone who doesn't mind telling you what's going on. You know, open and transparent. And that also may explain, speaking of, if this, whatever the name of that company was, DigMC's video says the name of that company. They own that One Block and the Archon servers. Whatever the name of that company is. If they own 2B2T as well, that would explain the extreme lack of transparency these last several years. And how we can see definitive transitions between, you know, quote-unquote eras of 2B2T. In how Housemaster would refer to this, and then George Bush would refer to things like another way, and then you have the takeover, and then you've got the Archon, and it's just like... There's probably... That's probably the reason why we don't know what the fuck is going on, because there's a company involved, and they don't tell people outsiders information. Jacktherippa, yeah, that's where you are. You're on a hardcore stream. Did you get confused? Or is my ranting of 2B2T something you didn't expect to hear? Barack Obama, yes. It counts as beating Obama. Okay, I thought so. Just making sure. Want to categorize my life correctly. God invited Mike to Earth when he created it. Okay, enough, Iktsoy. Please stop. It's funny, but you're not saint enough to be that high in God's presence. Okay. Oh, George Bush. What about George Bush? George Bush and his 420 beers? Or the 420 marijuanas he smoked? He smoked so many it downed the World Trade Center? He just so happened to be basing at 420 9/11/69. So, you know, that was a war crime or some shit. 2,000 plus hardcore. Oh, yeah, I should have a cinematic for that. It's not officially day 2,000 because of all the fuckiness with the mods. But, like, yeah, it could, it's probably around 2,000. I don't know. Okay, actually, I can calculate it real fast. Let me look it up. How long is a day? How long do they count it? Entire day is 20 minutes. Okay, so how does it tick over? That's what I want to know. Okay, so according to this chart on the Minecraft wiki, okay, so 1 full year is 72 years in Minecraft time. So, judging from this, I've got my stats. Time played. There we go. 23.35 days. Okay, so 23.35 in days is 23.35 times 24 hours. So that's 560.4 real playtime hours. Multiply that by 60 to get 33,624 minutes. And then again, to get seconds, which is 2,017,440 seconds. Whoops. Did this thing not take that? No, it didn't. Okay. 2,017,440 seconds in total. Okay. Let me make sure my math is not wrong on this. So 23.35 days is 560 hours, is 33,624 minutes, is 2 million seconds. Okay, so we know a second is however many ticks. 20 ticks, right. So multiply that by 20. So that is 40, 34, 88, 00. So we parse this properly, and it's 40,000 or 40,348,800 ticks. Okay, so that's how many ticks I have played this world for. So that runs into one day is 1440 ticks. Okay. So 1,440 ticks is a single Minecraft day. Cool. Okay. So divide that by 1440, and there we go. I'm at day... Okay, I'm way farther along than I was thinking. I'm on day 28,000 something. 28,020. So that should be my day count, or something close to that. Unless this conversion is off. That feels like that's off somehow. There's an alternative here. There's so many charts that I'm using on the wiki here. I'm trying to see if any of this is legit. Okay. So 1 hour is 3 days. 1 day is 2.4 months. Jeez. Real time to Minecraft time. So I want 1 second is that many, is a minute and 12 seconds. So that's what, 72 seconds? Yeah, no, these are not great conversions. So yeah, we'll go with 1440 ticks. Basically. So yeah, maybe this 28,000 days thing is pretty accurate. Provided, of course, the wiki is accurate. So I don't know. That sounds about right, I guess. Maybe. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. All I know is that my playtime is a little more accurate to what's actually going on because I've installed mods. And apparently some of them have not exactly played nice with each other. Going to do homework, calculate how many days. Yeah. Okay, what layer am I on? 256. Wow, I'm there. Holy shit. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, I'm only going to go as far as this segment. And I think that'll do it for the evening. So yeah, we're on day 28,000 something probably. And yeah. Got about 64 more blocks of slab to interlace. Let's see how it looks from the outside though. Ooh, I like that. That looks so good. That looks like a pretty good rendition of this side segment over here. Are you going Topma? Take care. Huh? You got 1,068? Or 1,680? Oh, I probably screwed up then. 28th day is the most days in our hardcore world. I don't know. Let's at least try to get the right number. How did you get 1,681 days? Show your work, Ixor. I feel like I've screwed up somehow. Yeah, 28,000 doesn't feel right to me. Because I got the number of ticks. What do you think of your combo with George upon reflection before I go? Combo with George? I don't see any combo with George. You mean the fake George Bush that you made to one of the AI bots or whatever? I don't know. It's fine, I guess. I don't really care. Okay, so let's start over. 23.35 days is IRL days times 24. That's 560 hours. 560 hours times 60 is this many minutes. So 33,624 minutes. So if we divide that by 20, yeah, we get 1,681 days. Because, 0.2 days. Supposedly. That's probably more accurate. Because, see, I went from minutes to seconds, and then from seconds to ticks. And then how many ticks are in a Minecraft day, which is 1440. So 1440 ticks. Shouldn't this be equivalent, though? So that's what, 20 ticks per second. 72 seconds? That's not correct. That's 72 seconds for what? A minute. Oh, that's an in-game minute. Yikes, that's convoluted. So 1440 is where I went wrong. Okay. So 20 minutes times 60 is 1200 seconds times 20 is 24,000 ticks. There are 24,000 ticks in a Minecraft day. That explains where I got off. Oh, whoops. Times 24 minutes. Hours, minutes, seconds, ticks, divide that by, how much did I say again? 26,000. No, it's not 26,000. 24,000, that was it. 24,000, okay. Hours, minutes, seconds, ticks, divided by 24,000 should get me, yeah, 1681.2. Okay, now the math all checks out. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, that makes more sense. The 1440 ticks was wrong. I knew I'd gotten off somewhere. Okay, so we're about 1,600 days. Ooh. I didn't expect there to be that many baddies underneath the tree. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we're about day 1,600, so we're close to day 2,000, but we're looking at a while, a month or two of streams before we're at day 2,000. But pretty close. What would day 2,000 be, playtime-wise, so that I know when I've hit it? Also, I need to go sleep before the phantoms dog me too much. Don't you also get to take account sleeping in beds? Yes, but does that advance the day though? Or whoa. Well, yeah, let me look. The day is currently 161. So if I sleep, does this number tick over to 162? Because I don't know that it... Yeah, it does. Okay. When it's morning, it ticks over. Okay, so a lot of these days would be very jumbled. So maybe because I've slept through the night a lot over time. This world's about, what, a year? Almost a year and a half old? Something like that? It stands to reason that we're probably about day 1700-ish. But I don't know. If we're going purely off playtime, which in my opinion is more accurate, even though it's not accurate because it does skip days. Not much I can do about that. Yeah, if you're skipping the night, you're missing out on half the day. So, like, we could have as much as 50% more Minecraft days than what the counter says. So, I don't know. It might end up being... Oh, that's not far enough away. It might end up being way, way less accurate. And that day 2000 something has already happened. I don't know. I ain't no expert, but I'm trying. Oh, totem farm. Alrighty, let me get a nice screenshot there. Turn off the hitboxes, turn off my sight. I think I'll maybe make that a screenshot or a thumbnail at some point. Yeah, that works. Let's go back to normal. There we go. Okay, well, I got lots of this to do. Thank you all so much for coming out and watching. God, my voice is nearly shot. Ooh, boy. There's a lot left to do, but I think we can get it. Use that exploit to go to the far lands? No. You're a big fan? What? Good. Okay, well, at any rate, guys, thank you all so much for coming out. Y'all have a good evening. Make sure to, you know, like the video, subscribe, follow me on all my Twitter, socials, all that. Try to keep up with stuff going on. Y'all have a good evening. I appreciate y'all giving me a moment of your time, if nothing else. Y'all have a good one. Stay safe, all that fun stuff. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow for Freeform Friday. See y'all then. Bye.